Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So this is my first video in my new room. The reason I say new room is because right now I'm underneath my loft and I'm like on a Yogi Bow thing. I don't know if you've ever seen those, but they're comfortable. But this is the only part of my room that's complete. All of the other stuff is still getting put in. I'm making a video about that, but that's completely separate. Today I'm doing a braces video. So when I first got my braces, I thought it would be like a huge deal. I really didn't want them and stuff. And I need to get them because one tooth was like not growing in correctly. But I thought it was going to be like a huge deal. And now that it's been like a while later, to be honest, I mean, I only run into a scenario where like I'm like, oh wait, I can't eat this because I have this, my braces, or oh I can't do this because I have braces. Because sometimes I go like 3-4 days without even thinking about them, because eventually you get used to the braces and then it's all good. So when you first get your braces on and you go to the orthodontist, they'll either give you a chart or a list, so they'll just talk to you, and they are just gonna ruin your hopes and dreams by giving you this long list of food, which food is my life, but they'll give you a long list of food that you can't eat. I don't have mine because I threw that out real quick, but I'm gonna go Google it and see what they have to say. List of foods you can't eat with braces. Oh, it came up with a Google suggestion right up here. It's like what Google has to say. Okay, so straight up, it says you can't eat bagels, hard rolls, licorice. All of those things eaten with probably the first week. I look really red. They say you can't eat crunchy foods like popcorn, ice, or chips. I ate ice after my run yesterday. Chips, I eat chips all the time. It's like I eat them all the time. There's no problem. Popcorn, eat all the time. Sure can get stuck in braces. All good. They're just lying to you, I promise you. Hard foods, nuts and candy. Yep, they just straight up say you can't have candy. I eat nuts all the time. Peanuts, just like a big Costco thing. And you're like, oh, that's me. Caramels and gum. I eat gum all the time. It doesn't really get stuck in my braces. I think you'd like have to intentionally like drag it across your braces for it to get stuck. But even then, it would be pretty easy to get out. So that's a lie. Caramels, eat all the time. I mean, it'll just dissolve in your mouth even if it does get stuck. Now, here's something that is pretty real. Foods you cannot bite into. This is one thing. Well, I guess there's two things. You can't take an apple and bite into it anymore. So it's not that hard to avoid. You can just cut it up, or you can just avoid apples altogether. But you can't bite into an apple. Corn on the cob, gotta be careful with. Other than that, all the stuff that they say you can't have, like beef jerky, gums, I mean, it works fine. I mean, if you break your bracket, it's on you. So don't blame it on me. But I'm just telling you that I do not avoid any of these foods, and I'm perfectly fine. I haven't broken a bracket yet. My teeth are perfect. When you go in to get your checkups or whatever, where they like tighten them, it hurts for like a little while, but it's fine. You just deal with the pain, and then you just move on, and it's fine. The worst for me was when I first got them on. I was in pain for a little while, but it was a great excuse to eat ice cream all the time, and like pudding and applesauce, which I like those foods. So that was pretty awesome because it was like, oh, right after I got my braces, I think it's actually in my vlog, I got a Chick-fil-A milkshake right after I got my braces. And one thing that a lot of you need to understand if you're going to get braces is initially, like right after you get them on, you walk out and you're like, playing with them, and you're like, whoa, I have braces on, it's so weird, like feels weird in your mouth and stuff. You won't feel any pain. I only started feeling pain like an hour after. So don't be like, oh, I got away lucky, yes, I'm not in pain, because that's what you'll first feel. But then trust me, the pain will come and it'll be there for like 3 days or something. But you'll just have to deal with it, and it's okay. I promise. You'll get through it. So when you first get your braces on, it hurts for 3 days, 5 days max. Maybe if you're lucky, like a day and a half. But when you go to get your braces tightened, like, see, I don't know if you can see, but now I have a tightened wire. So when you go and get your braces checkup every 8 weeks where they, like, change out your band, it doesn't hurt as much as when you first get them on. And, I mean, well, I guess it hurts about the same, but it's that it doesn't last as long. It only lasted, like, maybe not even a whole day. I think I woke up the next day feeling just fine. So, that was good. So, when you go in for your checkup, you don't need to worry about dealing with the whole up to 4 or 5 days with pain, because that's not going to happen. It's going to be just like a day. Okay guys, well, I'm going to wrap it up for today. That's it for this episode, video, vlog, update thing. I don't really know what to call it, but if you have any video ideas or any suggestions or anything, leave them down in the comments below. I do read every single comment I get, and I'll most likely reply depending on how friendly I feel like. So that's it for today. Subscribe if you haven't already. I do lots of cool stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.